The football world has been sent into complete meltdown after Manchester United officially confirmed the signing of a dominant defensive midfielder in what many fans are already calling the turning point of a new era at Old Trafford. After months of speculation, rumors, and growing pressure from supporters demanding reinforcements, United have finally acted decisively in the transfer market. The club's hierarchy, working closely with new manager Michael Carrick, moved quickly behind the scenes to secure one of the most physically dominant midfielders in world football. The announcement instantly exploded across social media, with supporters celebrating the arrival of a player many believe can completely transform Manchester United's midfield problems overnight. For years, United fans have complained about the lack of balance, aggression, and control in the center of the pitch. Too often the team looked vulnerable defensively, easily overrun during big matches, and unable to dictate games against elite opponents. But now, under Carrick's guidance, things finally appear to be changing. Carrick, a former midfield maestro himself during his legendary playing days at Manchester United, reportedly made the signing his #1 priority after taking charge. Sources close to the club claimed the new manager wanted a player who could dominate physically, protect the defense, break opposition attacks, and allow creative stars further forward to play with freedom. And United have now delivered exactly that. The newly signed midfielder arrives with a fearsome reputation. Known for his incredible tackling ability, composure under pressure, relentless work rate, and leadership qualities, the player has already established himself as one of the most complete defensive midfielders in Europe. Opposition attackers have struggled against him for years, with many describing him as an absolute wall in midfield. Fans believe this is the kind of signing Manchester United have desperately needed since the days of club legends who once controlled games at Old Trafford with authority and intelligence. Comparisons are already being made to iconic midfield enforcers who helped United dominate English football during their golden years. The atmosphere around Old Trafford has completely changed since the confirmation. Excitement is building rapidly ahead of the new season, with supporters now dreaming of a genuine title challenge under Carrick's leadership. Many pundits had questioned whether Carrick was ready for such a massive role, but the former United midfielder is already proving he has a clear vision for the club's future. Rather than focusing only on attacking superstars, Carrick appears determined to rebuild the team from the spine outward, starting with defensive stability and midfield control. That strategy has impressed many former players and analysts. Several football experts believe this signing could unlock the full potential of United's attacking stars. With a dominant holding midfielder now expected to shield the backline, players further forward may finally have the freedom to express themselves without constantly worrying about defensive responsibilities. The impact could be enormous. United struggled with consistency last season, often losing control in midfield battles against both top clubs and smaller sides. There were matches where the defense looked exposed for long periods, placing enormous pressure on the goalkeeper and backline. Carrick identified the issue immediately after arriving and demanded action. Club insiders claim negotiations for the midfielder were intense, with several European giants also interested in securing the player's signature. However, Manchester United's project under Carrick reportedly convinced the player that Old Trafford was the perfect destination. The midfielder is said to be excited about becoming the centerpiece of Carrick's rebuild and believes the club is ready to rise back to the top of European football. Supporters are already flooding social media with excitement, calling the signing massive, world-class, and exactly what United needed. Some fans even believe this transfer could become one of the club's most important signings in the post-Sir Alex Ferguson era. The timing of the move is also significant. Rivals across the Premier League have strengthened heavily, increasing pressure on United to respond. But with this major signing completed, many now believe Manchester United have finally sent a serious message to the rest of England and Europe. Carrick himself looked delighted during the official unveiling. Speaking after the announcement, the United manager praised the midfielder's mentality, leadership, and hunger to win trophies. He also promised fans that this is only the beginning of an exciting new chapter for the club. The manager reportedly told club officials that he wants players who are willing to fight for the badge, dominate opponents physically,